Hello, Inspirational A here. Not obviously, what am I about? This will be a review of WWE No Mercy video. Quite a surprise one, because I was planning to do this next week because I thought the video No Mercy was on next week, but it's not. But that kind of works in my favour. So anyway, I'm going to crack on. This video won't be that long because obviously there weren't that many matches and there weren't that many good ones. I thought it was a okay pay-per-view, to be honest. First match, Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Jason Jordan. It was an okay match, decent match. I've always said I'm not a huge fan of Miz, but I do appreciate, I can recognise that he does make the Intercontinental Championship important. You can see it does mean a lot to him and his character. And with the Universal Championship not really getting that much focus, apart from last couple pay-per-views, I'm glad The Miz kept the belt. Don't get me wrong, I don't like The Miz that much. He's not my favourite wrestler. He's a decent wrestler, and like I said, he does bring importance to the Intercontinental Championship. But I just feel like Jason Jordan at the moment, 2 sets. Jason Jordan at the moment. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Yeah, Jason Jordan. He's not really going anywhere. He's not really popular. I think they've tried to push him a bit too hard. I know he's Kurt Angle's biological son, but you need more than that to get anywhere in WWE. He's got the wrestling skills, but I think he's being pushed too much and too soon, and I don't think he deserved the Intercontinental Championship shot just yet. I don't think he was right, so I'm glad he lost because I don't think he deserves the belt yet. But he needs to work on his character more, develop him more, give him a better character. He was alright with Chad Gable and American Alpha, they were a good tag team, but he's got nothing going for him apart from his Olympic background, hence why he's called Thingy's son, biological son. But apart from that, he hasn't really got any character to him, I don't think. Hence why he's not popular, and I don't think he deserves the title shot. So overall, decent match, and I'm glad Miz won, because he makes the belt important, like I said. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Again, a very good match between the two. I wouldn't expect anything less, because Bray Wyatt's a good wrestler that I think deserves to be pushed. And so is Finn Balor. He's obviously one of my top three, with AJ Styles being first and Seth Rollins second. He is one of my favourites, and it doesn't surprise me they put on a good match. I'm glad Finn Balor won because he needs, Bray Wyatt's had a good few wins at the pay-per-view, so I think it's about time Balor won. And like I said, I'm glad he did. Overall, decent match. Good match. The Raw Tag Team Champions Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Star and Sheamus. Probably, for me, the best match of the night. Obviously, Dean's one of my favourite, and Seth's my second favourite wrestler of all time at the moment. Let's do 2 seconds at the moment. And Star and Sheamus have always said they're good wrestlers. Especially the program that's at the moment, against Dean and Seth. I think the four of them all together in tag team matches against each other, Star and Sheamus with Dean and Seth. They can put on amazing matches, and they've proven they can, and they're all good wrestlers. So, top notch match to me, one of the best matches of the night. I suppose the only thing I will say, obviously, with that match, fair freaking play to Cesaro because he broke his 2 front teeth, and I would imagine that hurts quite a lot. So fair play to him for carrying on the match and fighting through the pain. Fair play to him. Just shows how much of a good talent he is and how good of a wrestler he is. And I'm not surprised Dean and Seth won because they've only just got the belts. I do think Cesaro and Sheamus will be tag team champs again in the future, just not yet. I think Seth and Dean is going to have the belts for quite a while, and then, they'll lose them. But they're not going to lose them anytime soon because it keeps them relevant for one, and like I said, they've only just won the belts. But overall, best match of the night, which doesn't surprise me one little bit. The Raw Women's Championship, a very good match. The only complaint I would have with it is I'm starting to like Nia Jax. She's an okay wrestler, starting to show me she can put on matches. Obviously, it was a good match. Very backwards and forwards, and the seeds for Sasha versus Bayley were planted because they both stopped each other's pins, so that's the seed planted for them to feud, which I hope they do because it keeps them relevant and they can put amazing matches on. I was impressed by Emma in it as well. She's starting to show she can put on good matches and wrestle if she's been given a chance. Alexa Bliss, I've always said she's one of the best wrestlers going, period, in the women's wrestling at the moment, apart from probably Charlotte and Becky and Sasha. She's probably the fourth best. And Nia Jax, she had her moment. She dominated the match with the double Samoan. Very good. I think Bayley got the pin, which was a bit kerfuffling because Bayley's only just come back from injury and she was a massive star in NXT. So I think just down to pure booking, they made her look like nothing. It's just a shame because, like I said, she can put on amazing matches and she can be a main event star, but she's a bit like John Cena, you either love her or hate her. But the booking of WWE hasn't helped her at all, to be honest. The only thing I will say is I'm surprised Nia Jax didn't win. I get Alexa Bliss, she's been champ for a very long time and she's a very good wrestler. And, I think apart from Mickey, she has beaten everyone. But why push Nia Jax for, I think now probably the last year, for her not to win the belt? That's one thing I don't get. They did it last at the Backlash with Shinsuke Nakamura and another person, I can't remember who. But what's the point of pushing someone if you're not going to give them the belt? You've been pushing Nia Jax for a year now nearly, and like I said, she's shown she could put on decent matches, so give her a title run. But I was surprised she didn't win that. But I'm glad Alexa Bliss won. Because to be honest, I didn't really care who won that. The only person I wouldn't have wanted to win was Emma, which, let's face it, she wouldn't. Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Can't really say much about this match. I'm not surprised Roman Reigns won because it's basically John Cena passing on the torch to Roman Reigns saying you're the guy now, because we've heard rumours for ages that John Cena's going to retire and focus on his movie career, and obviously he's going to be the main lead actor for the Transformers spin-off movie Bumblebee. So I'm not surprised he lost. To me it was a boring match because it was just them trying to up each other and do better and then do their finishers and whatnot. Alright, Roman Reigns kicked out of 4 FU attitude adjustments, but it's obvious he's going to kick out of the finishers because they're building him up to be the next guy. I would have thought John Cena would have took 3 or 4 spears before he got pinned, but I guess not. But like I said, it doesn't surprise me that Roman Reigns won the match because John Cena's basically passed on the torch for Roman Reigns to be the guy. But for me, it's just a boring match because I don't like either of them anyway. And they were just doing a lot of the same moves and trying to up each other. So to me, it was a rubbish match. The last 3 matches were, to be honest, which was disappointment because they're meant to be like the main matches. Enzo Warrior versus Neville. Again, that was a rubbish match. Enzo cheated by kicking Neville in the balls and winning the match that way. Doesn't surprise me he won the match that way because he can't really wrestle that much. The only reason WWE keep him around is because he's one of the top merchandise sellers. Which, alright, yeah. That's a reason to keep someone around. But, again, it's a bit like Jason Jordan. As part of Cass and Enzo, they was a good tag team. But since they split, Enzo's just become a bit of a nothing. I don't think he's that good on his own. I don't like how he won the match. And to be honest, frankly, Neville was an amazing Cruiserweight champion. There's so much talent on the Cruiserweight show, which I think should have much more attention to it than it does get. So much more better talent that could have won the belt. And Neville was an amazing champ that I don't believe should have lost the match. And especially not that way, and not to Enzo. But it's one of those things. Does it surprise me Enzo won? No, but I was kind of hoping it wouldn't happen, and especially not that way. And like I said, Neville is an amazing champ. He deserves to lose it. Someone who's talented, not like Enzo, who's okay in a tag team but rubbish on his own. On to the main event. Universal Champion Brock versus Braun Strowman. Again, like I said with Nia Jax, you've been pushing Braun Strowman for about a year now, a year and a half possibly. Braun Strowman's been pushed up to be a monster and a destroyer and a dominant guy, someone that could possibly beat Brock. And you get to the main event. It was a rubbish main event because it lasted about 5-10 minutes. Not really much of a fight. Basically Brock doing his moves, which I'm starting to goth Brock now because he don't put on that good matches much nowadays. He used to, but he don't now. But yeah, same kind of thing as Nia Jax. Why push Braun Strowman so much to then have him lose the belt? I don't know if he's going to go for the belt again. I don't know what's going to happen, but just seemed pointless to me because you pushed him for so long to then lose the belt. I don't know if it's because Brock's, the highest paid wrestler, apparently, and has got some sort of hold over WWE, because if he loses his belt, he'll go to UFC, whatever. But for a main event especially, it was just rubbish, not that much of a good match, especially for all the hype of it, especially because of how much Braun Strowman got pushed. And it was just, yeah. Again, Braun Strowman only took one finisher to get beaten. You would have thought it took 2 or 3 with him. But it was just a rubbish match. I didn't enjoy it one little bit, to be honest. It was just a disappointment. But anyway, that's what WWE does nowadays, unless they're NXT. But that was my review of WWE No Mercy. Obviously, I'll be doing an Injustice 2 video tonight, and then I'll be starting NBA 2K18 tomorrow. Injustice video tonight, even though I've been away for a couple of days because there's not many characters on it. I'm only going to be doing an hour video, so 2 characters again. Obviously, NBA 2K18, I'm starting that tomorrow, so that'll be an hour and a half video. And then Thursday, I will be doing a quick video for I go away to update my channel, what's going to be happening whilst I'm away, update you on the rap, update you on Tin Challenge, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, hope you enjoyed my review, and I will see you later for Injustice 2. Inspiration Way, out.